Circus, Afro circus, Afro circus, Afro polka dot. Sorry, I'm singing Madagascar 3, so yeah, that is just me being silly, of course. Today was a long day, my dear friend. Hi, Xavier. Let me see who's actually gonna watch this live. Right, okay. Time to kick ass and chew gum. How's it going? I'm good, I'm good. Yeah. How are you doing, dog? How you doing? Yeah. I know I look exhausted. Today has been a long day. Fuck me. Oh, yeah. Doing well. Doing well. Doing good as well. That's good to hear. I'm glad there is no fucking argument on the Discord, dog. Like, I'll be real with you. I don't have time for any of the energy or the jack shit. I have things to do. Also, I like the pictures of darkening around in the background. Oh, these are, that's a mask. That's a mask. That's a picture of Darkin, of course. Yeah. That is not Darkin. That is just a Mikey glowing cutout. Hi, Crimson. Alright, we're gonna see if we have any good shorts for tomorrow. There we go. That's whenever you see an unexpected jump scare, lol. Yeah. Ah. Baller. Baller. Like for an example, Poochie and Pansy. Oh yeah, Poochie and Pansy. We really need to get back to be fixing that Mikey explained shit. Honestly, I'm gonna do a quick update. I'm gonna try to do some of my content over at BevCam because clearly they want to make me do more of the BevCam content for a bit, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah. Oh, hi Oleg. Hi Oleg. Hi dog. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah. Also, don't forget to like this stream, guys, so you want to see more of these things. Yay! Even though I look exhausted as fuck. Yay. You're a fan of screamers. I've acknowledged that a lot, Xavier. I have acknowledged that a lot. And I mean a lot. God Lord. PJ shirts. Let's figure this shit out at once before we put the computer onto this. No. Okay. We're gonna figure this shit out at once. Okay. exhausted, drained Mikey at section. I mean, in in section. Like good old scary maze screamers. Who doesn't get PT? Bro, I remember. This is probably me a while ago, but I remembered doing. Hold on. I may or may not have remember. Actually, no. Scratch that. I may remember used to playing the Scary Maze Screamer. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. ADHD tendencies. Today's been a long day. I'm gonna try my best to put my head around all these things, but yeah. If my mind is correct, I used to play the friggin' Scary Maze Screamer, which was. Did anyone actually beat that game? Like, has anyone actually beaten that game? Like, has anyone beaten that? Or it was just a facade of no other levels. Also, hi, David. Has anyone actually beaten the whole game? My God. Right. Actually. I try to, but always get a hello from the exorcist girl. You know what? It dawns to me. Sometimes I do think about this, sometimes I just don't say it out into the world because people will be like, Mikey, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you yapping about? Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Many people would be like, oh, what screamer? What is that? Many people would like to say, oh, I don't remember this shit or anything. But in reality, a lot of these people would know about these jump screamers and shit. How's Budapest? Hold on. How's Budapest, you Mikey? Are you saying how are you doing, dude? What are you trying to say there, pal? What are you trying to say? I don't know. If you're saying that how I am doing, I'm doing great, but also looking tired as fuck. I mean, I do look exhausted as hell. Not gonna lie. Also, yeah. And also, I did say that I was gonna be streaming every, I think, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Maybe. This is only a test that I can probably do. Saying this just to probably be more on the front side or something. Tired. More like hot. Bitch. What the fuck? Oh my God. Also, I kind of want to address the elephant in the room because there was an update to the to Kaizo's YouTube channel situation because I want to really talk about it right now and I guess some people may have heard of it, but but I guess I can try to say this. So basically, if anybody knows or is in my Discord server, I given a shout out to Kaizo's new channel, the Crazy Kaizo or something. But when that happened, I think a day later or so, YouTube thought it was okay to terminate his secondary YouTube channel, which pisses me off even more And I know for the fact that Kaya is probably trying to move on from this shit and all, but I made a whole short explaining of what had happened so far because clearly YouTube doesn't give a fuck about their content creators and just only care about their fucking money and greed. Yeah, you get the damn point. But anyways, for what I know so far is that my friend Kaya had made a Twitter thread explaining of how he felt and how YouTube is allowing all the other type of not not safe for work content on this platform and shit. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. There's stuff that can be funny as fuck for adult content, but like, dude, this is YouTube. Where the fuck are you going with this? Like, you guys are trying to fix up your own platform, but like, dog, this is not okay. In general terms, this is not okay. Like, I'll tell you this is not okay. 100%. How's Joseph goes? He's, from what I know so far, I hope he's doing okay. The last time that I got to talk to Joseph was back on the day that he and his dad came to my town and we got to hang out and shit. Um, I hope he's doing okay. What I know so far, I mean, I hope the dude's at least doing okay. Because what I know so far is that he is currently taking a break from making content and music for a bit until he can fix his little problem on his end. I don't know if he has said any updates on his community tab or has anyone talked about his situation in Discord DMs. But yeah. But other than that, I think the dude is probably doing okay. I hope he is. Like, I do think about Joseph and everyone who I talk to and shit. Like, I generally do think about all of my friends, of course. Hold on. Let me see what you said. Mikey, your old company, old Joseph Media is Joseph Goes Friends. Is it over? Hold on. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what you're trying to say, David, but I'm gonna try to decode your message. Your message has said, and I quote, Mikey, is your company, your own company? I'm assuming you're making a reference to Dr. Mikey Productions because I know for the fact that this is the first name drop of Dr. Mikey Productions in a very hot second because like for the fact that you're mentioning like or at least trying to mention Dr. Mikey Productions, it feels weird in a way, and I feel like I could have done like the whole like thing differently. But anyways, let me see. Mikey, your company, no, hold on one. Mikey, you company, although Joseph Media is Joseph Goes Friends, is over, and Joseph. I don't know what you're trying to say. Xavier, do you understand what this man is saying? Because I'm trying to understand his message because, you know, David, I don't know, I don't want to sound rude or anything, but like, is English your first language or is your second language? Because I'll tell you this. Try to fix up the grammar at least because I don't know what you're trying. I'm still trying to be. I'm not trying to be helly confused. Hell, I'm still running 10th century films. I remember some of Joseph's older film companies. I mean, companies. I'm putting that in quotations because it was just probably a thing that me and the others did back then. I mean, look, I could have done an actual Dr. Mikey productions thing where I actually did shit under that name, but I could do something more different than that. But if you're referencing to Joseph Media, aka, uh, hold on, you know what? This makes me have to research. Hold on, Joseph Media. Joseph goes. You know what? Joseph goes. Yeah, Joseph Media and the Joseph Goes community. I'm sorry just to tell you, but the Joseph Goes community is no more. I'm gonna just be dead ass with you, like I'll tell you this. The Joseph Goes community is at least what I know so far, dead. It's been dead for a while. I'll tell you that. Unless if I could be wrong. I could be wrong, or I could be right. I don't know if that even is still a thing. I mean, I know there's people who are trying to revive it, but what I know so far is that yeah, no, but I don't know. I think the Joseph Goes thing is just I'll tell you this. I'll just tell you this. Like um I don't know. It's very hard to really say a proper word about this because I don't know what Joe is doing nowadays. I know for the fact that we did talk recently, but oh God, David, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna be dead ass with you. I have not been involved with that circle for a very long time, a good solid of 3 years. Things have changed over on this side and shit. I mean, look, all I can say on my part is that I hope Joseph Goes is doing well, and I hope he's doing okay. And I know his dad and shit, and like I don't know, who 3 years is cool. I mean, look, I'll tell you this: if you don't understand, but it's been 3 years since the community had divided, of course. To be honest, I never had lore, and I'm trying to think of lore and shit. And but it's kind of hard. Trust me, Xavier. It is hard to do lore when it comes to storytelling and all. Well, let me finish David's thing, then we will talk about your thing. So okay, David. To finish where I was saying, it's been 3 years since I've actually seen anything related to the Joseph Goes community or anything. I mean, the community has been dead for a while. I mean, Joseph has his own YouTube channel still running, and more importantly, it's just different stuff. He's been doing other things than logos, which, by the way, I'm glad that he is not doing the logo content anymore, because I'll just tell you this if you want me to be honest, but dog, he always been getting dogpiled by a lot of these logo kids, and I have been the unfortunate victim of being dogpiled because, oh, can you make a logo? 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 Do I look like I can make a friggin' logo in Blender? Dog, I can only draw and shit. Like, there has to be a logistics to some of this shit, you know? I mean, you expect me to do logo stuff for you? I only done that stuff for only for the people who I was connected with them back then and shit. Like, oh god. Like, eh, like the thing is, I'm glad I don't have any logo kids or any of the logo people around this channel that much anymore, because like I don't want to be remembered as a logo person or something. Even though that I was involved with the Joseph Goes community and the logo community for a bit, I think it's just, personally to me, I think it's that the logo community in itself has had like a major downfall, or at least a major uprise, depending on how would you think about it, you know? And yet, we have Xavier here still doing logo bloopers. I mean, look, I'll be real with you. The logo bloopers are fine. Don't get me wrong. I love the logo bloopers. They're very creative, they're very wacky, and they're very funny. But sometimes people would need to reinvent these logo bloopers for the modern generation and shit. I mean, look, I'll be real with you. David Madison or something. I think if I'm saying his name correctly, like if I were to if I were to say this, let me see. Uh, um, you know what? The question remains: who started the logo blooper? Started the logo blooper. So I was right. I was right. I was right. It was Dave Madison. Dave Madison was like the father of like the logo blooper shit. So like I'll tell you this. David Madison, like I'll tell you this. I don't know if he has done any controversial things, if you want me to be honest, like I'll tell you this. Like I'll tell you this. David Madison is the father of the fucking logo blooper shit. He's like the messiah, if you were to think about it. Like, okay, so, how do I say this? Wait, actually, he actually appeared in Modern Creek episode logo, Modern Creek logo bloopers 18. Wait, is it the actual David Madison? Is it the actual one Xavier, or like the YouTube guy? Is it like did he actually appear? Did you and him talk out and shit? Hold on, give me a moment. Anyways, so like, anyways, back to what I was saying. With the logo blooper shit, it's very peak in the episode, yes, but also I'm in I'm in this I'm in this group called the IGC, and he's in there. Oh, that's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. But like what I said, David Madison is like the father of logo bloopers. And while there's other people who are trying to like, you know, keep the tradition alive, I think there is some good and there's some bad logo bloopers. I mean, if you want me to be honest, if you want to do a proper logo blooper series, I would say keep the whimsical approach. Try to not make it too out of character, but also make it more comedic. Not too much comedic, but try to make it more like your own dish, own food. You know, like all your own food dish, if you know what I mean. Like, I would love for people to do originality in this shit. Episode 25, though. Goddamn, I just realized it's the 25th episode of Morgan Creek's logo bloopers. Jesus Christ. Damn. That is crazy, Xavier. Yeah, like Xavier, he's been doing original content for a while. At least what I know him so far. I mean, I'll just tell you this, and if you want me to be more realistic, I'll just tell you this. Yeah, no, like, well, actually, sorry, ADHD tendencies, of course. Hold on, switching up the style a bit. TT, it's my original style. Mikey like Pokemon. Not well, kinda, but not really. I mean, um, okay, we could throw this onto the table because I know many people are gonna probably say, "Oh, you're a lobber, you're a lobber," but I did watch the Pokemon anime on Cartoon Network and Disney XD. I can't be certain on which iteration, of course, but I was not much of a huge fan. I only saw it when it was on. I didn't really have that much of problems of Pokemon and stuff. Although there is one character that I do be down bad on, and look, I'll just tell you this. There is this character named Sonia, and we're not talking about Danganronpa Sonia, FYI. We're talking about Sonia from the Pokemon games. If you know, then you know. If you caught the whiff, alright? Pika Pika. Yeah. You know, I'll probably send this thing to Xavier. I'll probably send this thing to Xavier. Xavier, I don't know who if you know who I'm talking about. There's this character named Sonia, and she's pretty, and I mean, very very attractive. Check Discord DMs. And by the way, guys, she is not NSFW. I'm making this loud and clear. She is not NSFW. But yeah, you get the damn point. Anyways, where was I saying? Oh yeah, lore. We're talking about lore. So back to what Xavier said about his thing. Ta da da ta ta da da ta. To be honest, I never had lore. I'm trying to think of lore and shit, but it's kind of hard. So, if you want me to be honest with you, Xavier, I'm learning this the hard way because like when you're wanting to do lore, you would have to take the time, the energy, the motivation, the research to actually put all of this together. I mean, lore perspective wise, if you really want to do something like this, I would say see if it's really worth it to actually do it. To see that you really want to put your hands onto the whole challenge of making lore or like writing down a document or like noting things down because when it comes to like whatever you want to think of, you always want to like pinpoint oh what's the three main keys, what's the story, what are the characters, more importantly, what the fuck is going on, and more importantly, you know, try to make it more proper sense. Actually, hold on, what the fuck Xavier sent me? Hold on, what's this? Fuck you, Xavier. You crazy dog. I saw that. You crazy dog, Xavier. I saw that. Anyways, Xavier, did you hear what I have said? I don't know if because I said a lot, and I don't want to repeat it again. I mean, I could repeat it again, but I don't know. It is my choice to say whatever I want to say. As well. But, yeah. If you want to do, like, your own lore, I would say find out what you want to do, try to figure out that shit, and 3, what are the characters, and etc., etc. Point blank. There's 2 people. Xavier, have you heard everything that I have said? Or at least I hope you did hear for what I have said. Have you? XD. 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 Okay. Xavier, have you heard everything that I have said about the whole lore thing? I just want to make this loud and clear because I said a lot of stuff to you and I don't know if you were there. Mr. Beast like, hold on, like Mr. Beast like Mr. Beast, YouTube, Mikey, Legend YouTube. What the fuck is this man saying? What is this man saying? Oh man, the dude. Fuck me. The dude has not listened, has he? Oh no. Oh no. Has he listened? I hope he did. Fuck! Okay. I'll repeat this again. For Xavier, I'm only gonna say this one more time because I'm gonna be nice about it. For Xavier, if you're here, let me know if you're here in the chat. Give me a sign of life if you can hear this. Let me know if you're still here. Type something in chat. Let me know. Let me know. Alright. Let's do this one more time so I can actually say this shit correctly. So, right, Xavier, if you're trying to do lore, I would say this. Find the time, find the place, find the energy, and more importantly, find the motivation. Because when it comes to lore, you would have to put so much energy to doing that thing and to figuring out A, how would you do this thing? B, what's the story gonna be about? Like C, what are the characters are gonna be? And more importantly, D, what are you trying to tell? What's the whole stick? Because you need a plot, a theme, a story, the characters, all that other shit. I mean, there's a couple other people who you could talk to about this shit as well. I mean, I am currently still working on my own lore for a bit, which it's exhausting, it's tiring, but I still love my characters a lot. But like, yeah. If you ever have the time, the energy, the place to do all this stuff, then be my guest. Try to A, figure out the lore. B, find where you want to do this shit. C, the characters and all. Or and all that. Fuck me, Xavier's giving me that fucking dodge face. Okay, he's giving me the thumbs up. Thumbs up. Did that help? I hope that helped. Please let me know that that actually helped. Because my brain is tired. Ha ha. Aha. Ah. Aha. What is this? Mikey, Super Mario Galaxy movies do watch on cinema. Mikey, this is awesome movies. Universal Pictures. Minions Monsters. Watch no more Power. What is this dude's? This dude is high in the comments. Are you seeing this shit, Xavier? This dude is saying shit in the comments. Actually, no way. For what I can probably debunk is that Super Mario Galaxies are probably still in the cinema. Minions and Monsters still probably in cinema, and I'm assuming they're talking about the live action Power Rangers, not like the live action Power Rangers are not moving forward. I think I saw like a thing about that. in one of the other Discord servers that I was in, and it was like, the live action Power Rangers are not moving forward at Disney or at Disney Plus. So, womp womp? Womp womp? Question mark? Womp womp womp? Ah, Brutus. Matter of fact, I'll be right back. Guys, give me a moment. Give me a moment. I'll be right back. Do you watch anime superheroes? Not really that much. Also, in 2028, fixing a British webcomic will be 10 years old. God damn. the fuck? Watch. Which horror movies do you watch? I don't. I don't know, honestly. I mean, okay. So I guess we can address the elephant in the room. I haven't really seen that much of horror movies lately. I think maybe I could be right or wrong. Do not quote me on that. I wanna really watch the Financial Freddy's movie. Not gonna lie. You know what? I don't know if I've told anyone, but I probably at one point, whenever Obsession gets on to be on DVD, I want to watch that shit. Because I heard a lot of people who loved Obsession. Obsession? Obsession? I don't know. Does anybody know what I'm even talking about? Does anybody know what Obsession is? Like, does anybody know what am I even talking about? Like, Obsession. Like, I wanna see that shit. My rings on Monster Jam today, encore to the phone. That is cool, Xavier. Obsession. Obsession. So basically, like, how do I say this? So, Obsession. Fucking hell. My grammar, my words. Obsession. 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 I can't believe I'm actually trying to pronounce this shit. Hold on. How to pronounce. Obsession. Above.
Obsession.
Obsession. Obsession. Obsession. Obsession. Obsession. Obsession. That movie, Obsession. That one made by one of the YouTubers and stuff. The Obsession movie. The one with Willow or something like that. Xavier, do you know what I'm even talking about? Hold on. Hold on, I'll DM it. I'll DM you the GIF of what I'm talking about. This one, I'm talking about this. I really want to see it whenever it comes to DVD and shit. I think it's on DVD. I hope it is. Of course. They did it Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's movie encore twice. That is cool, dog. The first one was Montreal QB for Halloween Havoc. The second was for the second movie in Las Vegas, Nevada, for again Halloween Havoc. Oh, cubic. Okay, that's good to know. I do like the Five Nights at Freddy's video games. I mean, they were a part of my life, of course. They have been always a part of my life. I love Five Nights at Freddy's. Matter of fact, it's been 12 years since the game has been a thing. I feel fucking old. Wow, 12 years. Hi, Gershon. Yeah, I feel old. I know I said that I'm not supposed to say that I feel old. But when it comes to Five Nights at Freddy's and anything that I used to watch or used to see as a kid, it feels weird. It also feels nostalgic. Yeah, no, I kind of, no, feel, it feels weird. Damn. I actually, there is one movie that a couple of movies I did used to see back then. I remember seeing the modern iteration of It, which was goofy as fuck, but also scary. It's very scary. I think I did see Insidious when I was young. I. It's been a while, of course. Quack. Quack, 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 quack. Anyways, I'm probably gonna turn off this live stream because I'm probably gonna do another one of these tomorrow. I hope everyone can at least come to these things more often than usually. So like, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys around. I'll see you guys around. Bye.